to go to for the how to. You know that you want to. Yeah, beautiful.
Hi Primpers, welcome to another 5 of the best. It occurred to me the other day, or it actually occurred to Kat and I as we were talking, that I hadn't announced my exciting news properly on Primp yet. So my news is that I am pregnant and expecting a baby, as you do when you're pregnant. I'm 6 months in, so I feel like I've been pregnant for a million years, and I can't believe I haven't actually done a video on this yet or announced it properly. But anyway, now is the time. And in celebration of this very exciting news, I thought I would share with you some of, it's meant to be 5 of the best, but this week it's 6 of the best because I couldn't narrow it down, the best bump-friendly beauty buys. Now, don't worry if you're not pregnant. I know when I wasn't pregnant, it was just not on my register to even care about this kind of stuff. But the good news is they're all really natural products. So whether you're pregnant or not, if you've got sensitive skin, dry skin, you're wanting to go down more of a natural route, these products apply to you. So they're not just for pregnant ladies. They're even for guys as well. So there you go. So you'll notice, I've noticed there's a little bit of, my skin's changed definitely since I've been pregnant. And people always talk about the pregnancy glow, which is obviously a very great, side effect if you get it. But I've also noticed that my skin is a little bit more sensitive, not too much, but a little bit more sensitive and a little bit more dry, especially now this time of year. But even, in summer, it was just a little bit more dry, and that's because baby's kind of sucking all my nutrients. Also, the scalp, it's the same for the scalp. So I went and saw my hairdresser, Anthony Nader, like a month ago now, probably more than that. And I hadn't seen him, it was probably about 2 months ago, and I hadn't seen him. The time before that I wasn't pregnant, and I was like a couple of weeks or whatever, and he was saying to me that my scalp had really changed in that time, and I've never had a dry scalp before. I've never suffered from that, and he said my scalp is quite dry now, and again, it's just baby sapping the nutrients and things like that, and you're just changing. So he recommended pure jojoba oil for that, just massaging it into the scalp. I haven't mentioned that here today, but if you suffer from dry scalp, pure jojoba oil is a really, really great remedy for that, so just a heads up. But getting onto my products, the bump-friendly beauty buys, I'm going to start with skincare because that's always fun. And I'm going to kick it off with the Antipodes Grace Gentle Cream Cleanser. I hope I'm saying this name right. I always get it wrong. Anyway, the cleanser is great. I've started using a lot of this brand's products, and I really, 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 really like them. This cleanser is really gentle. I just massage it into my skin. It's beautiful. It doesn't leave it dry at all, but it still removes any residue of makeup, oil, dirt, whatever kind of is lingering around from the day. I really find that this is a great product just to gently get rid of any kind of dead skin cells and things like that. I also noticed that I have been getting a couple more, just like a few lumps around my nose, like blackheads or just dirt build up mainly. And even though this is a really gentle cleanser, it feels clean and my skin feels smooth after using it. So it's a total winner, and it's all organic and natural and no nasties in there at all, which is, you really have to take that into account, I think. I'm always very conscious of it, but especially now I'm pregnant, it's just, it's just all the better for everyone, I think. Also on my skincare, as I said, I have been noticing it to be quite dry. So I've been using the Jurlique Skin Balancing Face Oil. Now, I'm a huge fan of face oils. I think that they're really nourishing. It soaks right into my skin, and I just love that feeling. It definitely gives it an instant glow, which is nice because there's nothing like putting on a skincare product and feeling like, ooh, yeah, that looks good, like noticing a difference straight away. And I definitely find that with this. If I need even more hydration, I add a few drops of this to my AEOS Organic Enriching Moisturizer. I love this brand. It's great. It's really, really good. Beautiful products. So I literally drop a few kind of drops of that into this, and it's a total winner. In terms of skincare, when you're pregnant, you really want to avoid vitamin A especially, and any kind of parabens and the usual suspects. But vitamin A is something that you have to be a little bit more careful of. So it's best just to be wary of that when you're applying your skincare. It can even be found in some makeup as well, like anti-aging makeup. So just kind of be aware of that. But yes, so number 3 is the AEOS Enriching Moisturizer. It's beautiful. And with that little few extra drops of the face oil as well, just the two of them combined, my skin just feels amazing. Moving on to the body. I think I've probably spoken about this product already, but if not, I will speak about it another 10 million times because it's a Sukin Wellbeing body oil and it is so good. I cannot tell, I think this is my favorite beauty product ever of all time, which is totally crazy. I never thought I'd find one product that I could narrow it down to, but I just keep going back for this. I've gone through a crazy amount of since falling pregnant, especially. I already use this product, but it's amazing. So I don't know, I just feel like I don't want to apply mineral oil or any kind of paraben, especially around the belly. I think it's, for me, like, that's where the baby is. I just want it to be paraben free. I want it to be all natural. So this is rosehip oil, marula seed oils, soybean oil. There's all different beautiful oils in there. Calendula flower, and I literally bathe in it. It's free from SLS, synthetic fragrances, mineral oils, everything. Detergents, propylene glycol, the list could go on. But if you're hesitant, if you haven't tried a body oil before, I really recommend you try this one because it just soaks right into the skin. Sometimes when you try a body oil, if it's got mineral oil on it, it just sits on the surface and that can really turn people off because you don't want to be oily. But when it's pure oil, natural oil, it just, and it's the same as the Gerlique oil as well, it just soaks right in. Your skin loves it. It's just deliciously good. And I haven't got any stretch marks yet. I wish you could see my bump. It's not so big, but it's, I don't have any stretch marks yet, which is really good. So I apply it. Boobs, belly, bum, pretty much bathe in it. And because my legs are a little bit dry, my skin's dry, as I said, I put it all over. It's a huge winner. Love, love, love that product so much. They need it in like 2-litre sizes and I can just smother it all over me. Next up is my Soapwalla deodorant cream. Another natural alternative. I feel like with the changes in my breasts, yes, I said breasts, with the changes in, I don't know, I just felt a little bit uncomfortable spraying all those chemicals into my lymph nodes and things like that. And I've kind of had that mentality for a while. It's not necessarily like I've gotten pregnant and gone all paranoid or anything. It's just, you know, I want to keep things as clean as possible. And this Soapwalla deodorant cream is hands down the best deodorant I've ever used. As you can see, like, it's almost gone. I need to get some more. Now, natural deodorants, people tend to be very hesitant of that. It's not going to work. I don't want to be smelly. I had all those hesitations as well, and I had tried a few, and it just wasn't the same. This one is crazy. I can do my yoga. I'm naturally more hot, so I'm more prone to sweating as it is. It's totally fine. I'm pretty sure I don't smell. My husband says I definitely don't. My friends would tell me if I did. But I feel like I'm just not sweating as much. And when I used to sweat, I'd find like I'd almost get this weird chemical smell, which is strange to me. But with this, I don't get any kind of, obviously there's no chemical in it at all, but I find it's just a really good. The only thing that I don't love, which cannot really be changed, is the application. So because it's a cream, you've got to wipe it on, which isn't ideal, but it's worth it, you know. And I think that if that's the only downside, then it's a total winner. I really feel protected with it, and I wore it in Bali. I just got back from Bali. It was my best friend's wedding. It was a hot Bali day. We were nervous, we were excited, like it was the perfect kind of pressure test, I guess, for the deodorant, because it was every element to sweat up a storm and stink was against me and all of us bridesmaids and the bride. And I felt like that just kept me going all night, and we were dancing, and, you know, it was no props. So I highly recommend that if you're looking for a natural deodorant. Soapwalla deodorant cream is a winner. And finally, to wash my body is my favorite, the Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap. This is a winner. I've just started using this one, actually. This is the Hemp Rose, and it smells quite delightful. There's 10 zillion uses for this one. You can use it in your as a washing detergent, shampoo, conditioner. Like, it's crazy. but I use it as my body wash, and it's just nice, super natural, really clean, and it smells delightful. Anyway, Primpers, that is my exciting news, and that is my 6 of the best bump-friendly beauty buys. Please share your buys as well, be it natural, if you're pregnant or you have been, and what products you swore by, because it kind of is a time where I think women discover new things and it's definitely a time of sharing. Sharing is caring. So please let me know your thoughts and what products you love, and I'll see you all back on Primped.
Yeah. You said go to for the how to, you know that you want to.